Friends, good afternoon. Today I have an update with regards to a company called Oriana Power. It is a company who's got export contract for manufacture and supply of industrial solar capacity. So ideally, we'll give you more details just a minute. Yeah. So currently, the company has got a letter of award from a company in Guyana, which is an energy agency there for the design, supply, installation, and commissioning of a 3 megawatt grid tied to solar photovoltaic system or photovoltaic cells at the Cheddi Jagan International Airport CJIA in Guyana. The project is valued at about 2.5 million US dollars, which is approximately 22 crores, and it is to be completed over a period of 36 months. So currently, we can see that the company is doing well in the solar power projects currently, that is able to generate green energy through their solar power solutions. It is currently also having a 10,000 ton per annum capacity to produce green hydrogen. Green hydrogen is something that is going to be the future of uh, India, where green energy based hydrogen production would be used instead of the traditional means of fossil fuels like diesel, petrol, and stuff which involves carbon emission. So this is what it is going to be covering. There is an addition of about 40,000 tons per annum worth of capacity that the company is in building into its capacity now. So currently, if I have a look at the company, what the company is doing, we'll quickly search for the company Oriana here on screener.com. It will give us an idea of what the company is doing in terms of its finances. So basically, the major chunk of its business is EPC work. EPC work is basically a model the client would pay them for the estimated value of the contract as a CAPEX cost, or construction cost of a project, and the company would build that project uh, and deliver as a project from scratch. It will develop it, and it will hand over the prepared machinery and the requirements to run the project, which is called a turnkey project. And then it also provides the same company a long-term maintenance contract and to operate that project as well. So that would be like a service cost based business that the company would get as a part of the maintenance and service contract. So currently it has a portfolio of about 80 megawatts of uh, projects that it is doing across the world. There are there are some projects that it is doing for the African countries, and which includes uh, 3-4 major contracts like floating solar, ground mounted solar, and rooftop projects as well. So you can see the capacity for megawatts, 13 megawatts, 55 megawatts. Major clients in India and abroad include Hero Motocorp Hindustan, JK Lakshmi Cement, Mrs. Bectors, etc. It is also setting up or manufacturing battery storage units for companies, which would allow the solar generation of power to be stored in these battery systems. So it is working on building capacity, high capacity for such big projects, wherein the generation of the solar electricity would be stored in these battery units. So the other company that the company is having as a subsidiary is renewable energy service company called RESCO. Uh, 35 megawatt projects across various locations in Delhi, Rajasthan, Haryana, Goa, Punjab, Gujarat, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and Odisha. Clientele includes Hindustan Copper, that is for their subsidiary, Sona BWL, Precision Forgings Limited, Mandira CIE, uh, Automotive, Marel Overseas, etc. So it has hybrid models as well. The major chunk of the new project that the company is currently working on is the capacity of green hydrogen. India overall has a plan to increase and build the green hydrogen demand that the company would use on solar and the green energy requirements of the country. So we'll currently have about 6 million tons demand of hydrogen. That is likely to increase to about 12 million tons by the year 2032, and the government is providing some subsidy initiatives for major companies to be able to produce green hydrogen, replacing the traditional means of production of hydrogen. So the traditional means of hydrogen production range from about 150 rupees a kilo to about 180 rupees a kilo, and the green hydrogen production cost currently that is being done in India is currently at about $3.50, roughly about 310, 320 rupees. That is on the lower side, and on the higher side, it can range up to 370 to 380 rupees. So currently, there are major companies who are actually looking into building their manufacturing facilities, and one of the biggest uh, reasons for Reliance and Adani Group to be involved in these projects is the need for use of hydrogen in the petrochemical processing business. So, Reliance currently is building a big, huge green hydrogen plant in Jamnagar. They are estimating to bring down the cost of green hydrogen production to about $1 per kilo, which is about 90 odd rupees by the year 2030, and it will have an installed capacity of about 1 million tons by then. Adani is also aiming at a similar achievement of that project, which would also be approximately by the year 2030, 2032. So those are the important points. So currently, based on the 10,000 ton production capacity of the company can generate about 350 crore rupees worth of revenue just from the green hydrogen project. Currently, in the last 2 years, company has increased its revenue from 300 odd crores to about 630 crores, and it is estimated that the current year's revenue it is going to surpass 800 odd crores. So you can see sorry, in the 6 monthly ratio is 630 crores, and earlier it was about 680 crores last year for the entire year, and you can see already just for one 6 month half yearly result, you can see companies already achieved a revenue of 780 crores, and this would definitely go up by another 300-400 crores at least, which would mean that the average would come to about 6 odd hundred, and plus there is a high chance of this growing in the next 2 to 3 years with the addition 40,000 uh, capacity, 40,000 ton capacity that the company is developing, and that will come into effect very soon. So in the next 2 years, 3 years, you can see the revenue of this company double, which will indirectly mean that the company would be more profitable. Currently, you can see uh, on a yearly basis, the net profit was about 100 crores. That increased, doubled nearly to about 210, 220 crores for the year. So you can see in the last 12 months, already 232 uh, crore profit the company is made, and with the estimated revenue increasing over the next 1 to 2 years, you can see this gross net profit go up, and there would be scope for reduction in the prices of green hydrogen. So the demand would increase as the demand of traditional fossil fuels would reduce. There would be a higher demand for green hydrogen energy. So apart from the solar projects that the company does, and it manufactures the basic infrastructure to store electricity for various different companies on a project basis. It would also be able to supply the green hydrogen needs, which would definitely increase uh, their business on a turnkey basis as well over the next 3 to 5 years. So there are big projects being installed for companies like Reliance, Adani Energy. There would be energy companies that would need to build the infrastructure again. You would have major contracts with other public sector undertakings as well. So that is definitely going to help the company overall. So it is something that you should definitely keep a track of, and seek a professional advice from a qualified investment advisor or an expert, so that you compare opportunities against other sector or other companies in the same sector, which should be able to provide better profitability and growth for you in the long run. So please consult an expert so that they can give you the right advice. I am sharing this information based on the demand of green hydrogen and the government that projects to uh, do away with the traditional fossil fuel use for hydrogen, though the cost of green hydrogen would be expensive in the short run. Over a long period of time, it will be more cheaper once full solar use is used. Large sums of land is being, sourced for companies like Reliance and Adani to be able to generate green energy by the use of solar plants. So solar plant installation requires a lot of space, and that space is being provided to these companies. So the basic infrastructure and the solar panels could be installed, and the power generated from those solar panels could actually be stored into the battery storage units that are currently being produced by companies like Orion Power. So wish you all the best. Please consult a financial stock broker before making any investments. This uh, information was just to highlight the growth opportunities in the Indian power sector. So thank you for watching. We'll connect with another video shortly. Thank you.